It's Friday, November the 11th, 2016, and this is your Barbados Today afternoon update. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. We begin with news that the Barbados government this morning announced plans to introduce a car-sharing program by 2020. As debate continued in the House of Assembly on the Green Scoping Study resolution, Minister of Transport and Works Michael Lashley revealed that the initiative is aimed at relieving the serious problem of congestion on the roads, particularly in the urban corridor. Lashley said the program would also involve the installation of LED lighting by 2017 and the integration of the transport system by 2018. He also announced the proposed expansion of using renewable energy to fuel vehicles. The minister also told Parliament that a clean transport policy will soon go before Cabinet for its consideration. Lashley said the objectives would include controlling vehicular pollution. He said the outlawing of littering on the highway and the empowering of the chief licensing officer to remove abandoned vehicles from the highway are also coming. The National Conservation Commission is being saddled with a massive monthly water bill because beachgoers are not turning off the taps at the public baths and shower facilities across the island. NCC General Manager Keith Neblett told reporters this morning that there is too much wastage of water at its public facilities. Neblett said that despite the introduction of control systems, they are not working out due to a lack of public cooperation.
To the extent that where we had 3 of them at some sites, we reduced it to 1. But it's still a problem. We're still having that wastage. I don't think some of Barbados is still conscious in terms of a water scarce country. They go to the facilities, they take no heed in terms of what's happening around the island, where some people in other parishes are not getting water, but yet you go down Brandon's Enterprise, Browns Beach, and you go there, see people running the water continuously. It just shows that they are not taking heed of what is really seriously happening to us in terms of our water.
Neblett also disclosed that the 18 garbage skips placed at the same beaches are being used to dump dead animals.
We prefer that than to put it in the gullies, but then it's becoming overwhelming because what's happening, people are bringing, dead sheep, cows, head, offals, particularly down at Brandon's. It is really problematic. And somebody had to just put a little bag of grass, you made no fuss, but when you get to the point you want to put a fridge and a stove and that type of thing, that's problematic. And I think everybody has to take some responsibility for the garbage. We at the NCC, in terms of our garbage, we do a lot of composting. We take a lot of the grass that is composted and we put it back into the soil. So we're doing our part in terms of trying to reduce the amount that is going to the landfill.
Police are seeking the public's assistance in locating 2 men wanted in connection with serious criminal matters. They are 45-year-old Adrian Ricardo Reeves, whose last known address was Holders Land, Q Road, Bank Hall. He is 6'1", of slim build, black complexion, and unkempt hair. The other wanted man is 45-year-old Dave Christopher Reeves, whose last known address was Block 25A, Haynesville, St. James. Reeves is 6'2", slim build, has a small nose, and hair locks. These men are advised that they can turn themselves in accompanied by an attorney at law. Members of the public are warned that it is an offense to harbor or assist wanted persons.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Get your paper. Only $2.25, $2.20. Who? For what? That's Bear Still News. I don't read about that from Barbados Today since last night. That can't only can't do. $2.20. Who?
The Barbados Today, news you can trust.
Will be the best Belgian Christmas for we. Maisie, it is all because Republic Bank just like Santa Claus. Maisie fix up the kitchen and a new TV we getting. A special time to commemorate. Republic will help you celebrate.
Get ready to celebrate 50 years of independence right through to the best Bajan Christmas ever with a Make It Happen loan of up to $50,000 from Republic Bank. Give your home a good old Bajan spooser, buy some new furniture and appliances, or take an after-holiday trip to visit loved ones over and away. You could also be one of our lucky winners to share in fabulous prizes. Just visit any branch to apply. Go to republicbarbados.com or call us at 227-2700. We're also available via Skype and FaceTime. Special conditions apply.
In Bajan style, it will be great with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back with news from the region now. The expected release of 5 Trinidad and Tobago Muslims detained in Venezuela has again been delayed in that South American country. They have already served their time for the offenses of conspiracy and espionage. Trinidad and Tobago Foreign Affairs Minister Dennis Moses says that some of them have expired passports.
The persons have been in constant and frequent contact, dare I say, with officials from our embassy in Caracas, and we have been affording the services that they require, consular services that is. They are currently in good health as of a couple of days back, and overall we are very hopeful that they can be reunited with their families in Trinidad and Tobago.
They were detained in Venezuela since 2014. Since then, some of their passports have expired, and therefore they aren't allowed to be deported to TNT, so says the minister. Dennis Moses says the meeting was scheduled for Wednesday. Before then, it seemed as if they could have been home as soon as next week. They're being held by Venezuelan intelligence and immigration authorities.
The meeting just did not take place. It was scheduled to take place yesterday.
And on the international scene, overnight protests against the election of Donald Trump as U.S. president turned violent in Portland, Oregon. About 4,000 demonstrators gathered in the center of the western city. Some smashed shops and car windows, threw firecrackers, and set rubbish alight. Police declared a riot and made over 100 arrests.
This appears to be, I don't know if it's tear gas, it could be smoke, but some kind of device now being used by police to disperse the crowds, we think, there on Portland. These demonstrations have been going on across the country overnight. In Portland specifically, again, police are saying they're more than demonstrations. They are riots because of the damage to property and also the danger posed to law enforcement. Things have been thrown at them. I suppose let's keep these pictures up while we bring up the subject of Donald Trump's response to the protests overnight. And Eugene Scott, let me just read you the tweet again from Donald Trump. He said, just had a very open and successful presidential election. Now professional protesters incited by media are protesting. Very unfair. Look, I mean, I wouldn't expect Donald Trump to be happy with these protests. But I think that on either side, had Hillary Clinton won, we would have seen demonstrations and they would have been understandable. You're seeing these demonstrations that are understandable. I don't think there's any evidence they're caused by professional protesters, given the fact that they sprouted up across the country. And I don't see there's any evidence that they're incited by the media. I feel like the media the last 2 days has actually been overwhelmingly laudatory of how everyone is calling for a peaceful transition.
That's news, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. Also subscribe to our e-paper email updates and like us on Facebook. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals, our screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you, as well as Channel 99 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.